hard work for a city girl. Anyways. It is, a beautiful sunny day, which I was not expecting because the forecast said that it would be raining all day and all week, but it looks like the clouds have cleared up and it looks like I'm making my way over to Trinity Bellwoods to tan. Let me show you. So I bought some fertilizer for my tomatoes and I just like mixed it in here with some water, just let it sit a little bit. I'm gonna put on a bandana. I don't know why, but my hair is she's not vibing right now. I'm gonna put on this bandana that I got from Portugal. Let's just do it really quickly. But yeah, no, the weather has been ass this past month in Toronto because of the wildfires, I'm assuming, and also just global warming. Whenever I have a sunny day, I want to take full advantage of it. Today is June 12th. Like, we're already halfway through 2025, which is crazy, and it's June 12th. I'm trying to get the most sun that I can. Okay, I fixed her. From the side, at least. Let me tell you about my tomato plant. I do want to show everyone the progress. She is growing at a really fast rate. I might harvest her, might taste test. The last time, okay, there was one ripe tomato and I messed up, taste tested it, and I didn't even film it, so fake fan. I'm gonna do it today. There are bugs everywhere. I'm gonna pick one of these because they seem super ripe. Sorry, there's wind everywhere. I'll do this one. I feel like I should probably wash it. Burp. Hi, good morning. I look crazy. It is almost 10 a.m. I didn't just wake up. Today is gonna be a very productive day, I will say. I plan to clean the entire apartment. I have a workout class later in the afternoon, which is kind of off-brand for me, but one of my favorite instructors at Sweat and Tonic, I just recently found out about her. Her name is Stella. I'm doing Pilates. She has good music. She also does like very simple exercises, but she does it like Pilates sets. So you're doing like a lot of repetitions. Sometimes simple is more effective for me. Like lately, I've been just more geared towards the low impact, high repetition type of exercises. I haven't lifted weights in probably like a month and a half. Crazy because I do miss weightlifting. But even when I'm at the gym, I'm still doing like Pilates-esque type movements and techniques. So yeah, I don't know. I've just been like going through something, trying new things. I don't want to burn out. If I get freaking burned out from the gym, it's over. Pray for me because it's gonna take me so stinking long to get back into things. And luckily I do have opportunities where I can switch around my movement routine. The Sweat and Tonic credits are ending literally in 2 days. And I'm thinking of getting back into volunteering again because Sweat and Tonic has genuinely helped me through my workout journey, through the classes when I'm too lazy to do my own thing and lift at the gym. I just do a class for an hour and I'm good. So it's kind of like coming to a bittersweet ending, and I have to make a decision if I'm gonna pay $200 for a membership or if I'm just gonna volunteer 3 hours a week of my time to get some credits for some classes. On today's to-do list is cleaning, Pilates. I really need to practice skateboarding because it's been like 2 weeks since I last hopped on my skateboard. And I do have a goal to become a skater girl, and what the hell? LOL. So I might go to the Bentway today, depending if it's raining. If not, I'm just gonna go somewhere with like a semi-flat surface and practice skateboarding. I am definitely getting a lot busier at work, and it's getting a little bit more challenging to find time. Come clean with me, I guess. Oh, and also Andy and I went to the Kendrick Lamar / SZA concert, and we got SZA merch. Now, I don't know if you guys know the beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, but yeah, I don't really pay attention to that stuff. Like, I'm the type of person where if I like your music, if I like your art, I'm gonna separate the art from the artist. It's always been like that. It will always be like that. I'm kind of ignorant in that way. To each their own. But anyways, we got last minute tickets and it was so good. Like, it was so good. The visuals were really good. The performance, obviously the vocals, SZA, she got me. And we got this merch. It's I Ladybug SZA. Just kidding. It says I Heart SZA in a camouflage. So slay. Saw everyone walking around with it and I was like, you know what? With a pair of light jeans, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah, I got it. And this is like now my new favorite shirt that I'm gonna be wearing all summer, all day, every day. I feel like I have to say this. So I got the windbreaker I told you guys about. This guy. So I thrifted this windbreaker and I messed up. I don't know how, but I did. And I accidentally like over bleached her or something, so she turned yellow. So I was going in and out of my way to make this thing white again. So I found out that this product, it's called liquid bluing. So you add a little bit of this into your whites, your laundry. It doesn't bleach your whites, but it makes it more brighter because the blue kind of like, I don't know, cancels out the yellowness or whatever in the wash. So I just mixed this here. I'm not gonna drink it, but I mixed like 3 drops in this entire, I don't know, 750 milliliters of water, and I'm just gonna put it in the washing machine to make my whites more white. So I'm currently making lunch now, pan frying kale, so I'm just letting that do its thing. I'll show you guys what I've been like literally obsessed with for the past 2 weeks, and this meal has literally been so easy. Yeah, it's just so stinking good, and it makes me feel so healthy, and it makes me feel very feminine and productive. And I guess that's what I wanted to come on here for. I want to talk a little bit about femininity, just feeling myself, feeling more myself. I feel like I always talk about this, but divine feminine Femininity is a big thing for me. It helps me feel myself, helps me feel powerful, vulnerable, and this is the flowers I got for my birthday. Thank you at my friends. Yeah, gorgeous. We love her. Like I realize now more than ever that tapping into my feminine energy is something that I just have to do. Like I just have to do, no questions asked. And I didn't realize how important being feminine and feeling feminine is. I don't know, I got hit by it again when I went to the Halsey concert in Toronto. Ew, why did I say it like that? Toronto. I've never seen Halsey live and she was amazing. And I've noticed, my friend Matt and I were talking about it, and she is just a very emotional, spiteful, angry, vocal woman, and I love that. Something about it, watching her perform was just so cathartic. I felt the emotions that she was giving, that she was performing, that she was saying. And even though she performed songs from her past, but it kind of felt like she wrote those songs now. Like that's how powerful and like how connected I felt to her performance and the music and the lyrics and the emotions. There was a song called Colors, which if you don't know that song, that sucks, but it's a great song. It's Tumblr anthem. You had to be there. It was about Matt Healy, but instead of doing like the more like indie poppy, like gentle performance of that song, because it is kind of gentle, but it's just like sad and like kind of dreamy at the same time. She performed it in a rock type of way, and it was just so like, she was mad, and I felt that. I'm not even gonna get into that topic. That anger, that frustration that she used the rock genre for, you know, like the classic elements, like more like harsh, the electric guitar. I don't know how to describe it, but it was amazing. Loved it, changed my life. And Matt said this wonderful thing, the facets of divine feminine. And I will literally think about that for the rest of my life. A lot of the times when we think about femininity, and especially divine feminine, it's about positive, it's more gentle, it's kind of like water where it's free flowing, pure, it's very peaceful. But when I was watching Halsey perform and when I was hearing her in her lyrics, it was red, it was intense, it was emotional, it was angry, frustrated, like ripping your hair out. And I just love that. I don't really tap into my angrier or like more red emotions. I mean, I still kind of believe that it doesn't really serve me purpose, but I mean, I am human. There are reasons why we have these emotions, why we're able to feel them. Allowing myself to watch someone feel those emotions and like release them was just so cathartic. I think the female rage is very necessary. It's a form of expression. Femininity is expression and creation, and you know, Halsey was a very mad, frustrated girly, and look at her, she created art. The performance changed my life. But anyways, the kale is almost ready. I like to think of this as my goddess bowl, lol. The fact that I can put this all together for myself, it just makes me feel good. I already cut most of the ingredients. First, we have some brown rice, classic. Ever since I've moved out, rice is like something I try and quote unquote like stay away from. In the Filipino culture, rice is kind of like a filler, you know? Filipino food isn't the healthiest, as you can guess. Yeah, I don't know, I just kind of westernized my perspective on rice. Anyways, I have been eating a lot of rice lately because it's just been very filling. It just helps create volume in the plate. I no longer want to demonize food. I don't care. Like, it's not that deep anymore. Like, it really isn't that deep. And it's just all about balance, I'm learning now. So I have chicken too. So I shredded this on my own. I put oyster sauce and a little bit of sesame seed oil. I'm just gonna heat this up. Oh, I have to grab the tomatoes. Come with me. So at first I was like, no, I'm not gonna waste the tomatoes. No, I'm doing it. I am eating my hard work. I'm just kidding. I literally just bought this off the street. But still I water her every day. So like, hard work for a city girl. Anyways. Okay, let's pick a couple. I do have to wash them. Oh, so sad. But they will grow back, so. Oh my god, how cute are these? These are so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, I should be showing you. Anyways, I got 5 tomatoes on me. already pre-cut my cucumbers and bell pepper, so I'm just gonna put it on and assemble it accordingly. We have bell pepper, rice, cucumber, carrot, chicken. I'm gonna get the kale, and then we're gonna cut up some tomatoes. The bowl, I'm just gonna add the tomatoes. So I just added some tomato on top, and then I'm gonna add sesame oil and then soy sauce, and then I'm gonna top it off with some fricookit. I don't know how to say that. Look at her, she's gorgeous. Yeah, I call this my goddess bowl because it makes me feel like one. Ugh. You can hear that texture. The kale is so messy though, because it breaks up into little pieces. Yum, very filling. I personally love tomatoes. I love what everyone hates about them, that they're so like acidic-y. Because like, especially on a hot summer day, oh my god. The way I could just bite a tomato like an apple, because it's just so like refreshing. Just because it gives me that palate cleanse. And yeah, garden grown is definitely a huge difference compared to just buying it from the grocery store. I'm not gonna lie, the best tomatoes I've ever had were in Italy in a hotel, a breakfast hotel buffet in Venice. Those tomatoes literally tasted like dirt, but in a good way. Like when you can like taste that it's homegrown, no like mass production stuff. But anyways, oh my god, look at that. Like, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Taste it. Hell yeah. Taste test with a tomato. I've become even more obsessed with this. Was a very productive day. It is almost 8 p.m. I cleaned the house, I made dinner, went to Pilates class, currently doing the last load of laundry right now. So I didn't get to film anything. I was sitting on my bum editing the video, which actually took me a lot longer than I expected. The day is almost over. However, I made a promise to myself and said that I am going to go skateboarding for at least 30 minutes, whatever. Just go skateboard no matter what I do today. And rain or shine, light or dark, I'm gonna go skateboarding. So come with me. I think I'm gonna wait for my load of laundry to finish and then I will go. But yeah. Why is this guy texting me? Obviously living out my 17-year-old dreams, but skateboarding has been one of those things, one of those hobbies that I've just been falling more in love with and more obsessed with. It's something that I can physically and mentally see progress in, especially during these days where I feel like I'm not doing much or I feel like I'm a little stagnant. If you were to put your time and energy into something new, into something that you're willing to build a skill towards, you will see progress if you put that time and effort. And knowing that, seeing that, feeling the validation from that concept is so rewarding. It's just reassuring. It gives me peace knowing that if I were to apply this mindset, this philosophy to everything in my life, then there's no way nothing would work out for me.